You guys into drugs? You like drugs? Is like into drugs? Some of you look like you're into drugs. What are you into, man? You into kitty flip? Kitty flip? Yeah? Kitty flip? You guys know kitty flip? Ketamine? What's wrong with you? Come on, man. Come on, man. What about you, neighbor? What are you into? Jelly babies? You like jelly babies? You guys into jelly babies? Speed? Come on, what's wrong? What about you, dude? What about you, dude? You into Pacific Cooler? Pacific? You guys into Pacific Cooler? It's not a drug. It's just the flavor of Capri Sun. But it's wild, man. Don't have like more than 2 in a night. It's like sugar high. I like mushrooms. Gotta be careful with mushrooms, though. I don't recommend them in a party where you don't know a lot of people, because sometimes you take too much, you don't realize it, and then you slip into God mode. And when you're in God mode, you're gonna say some shit that's gonna frighten the strangers. That's for friends only to hear that. Bro, we're just all one, man. Come here. That's for friends. That's for friends. But it can be helpful at a party, because on the mushrooms, you can kind of detect people, like what people are about, like who they are, their energy. Sometimes you might be on some shrooms, you're at a party, someone you don't even know, and you're like, oh, that guy, that's a bad dude. I'm not talking to that guy. I don't like that energy. Oftentimes you'll find you were correct. You ask somebody, yeah, what's up with that dude? They're like, oh yeah, that's Andrew, crypto scammer. Bro, I knew it. I could feel that crypto scam energy. I've sold mushrooms before. This is the worst drug to sell, because people don't re-up. Yeah. People don't buy mushrooms off. It's not like cocaine. You sell cocaine to somebody at 8 p.m., they might text you at midnight. You're like, oh, you need some more. The honeymoon's going well. Okay. That don't happen with mushrooms. You just sell somebody mushrooms and you see them a week later. Hey, you need some more mushrooms? They're like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. I don't need to cry like that for another year. I do drugs like an adult. You're like, what do you mean by that, Jonesy? I do drugs like an adult. Doing drugs like an adult is like, you plan it. Be like, hey, let's do Molly Saturday at 5 p.m. That way I'm in bed by 10. Can put on a little self-help podcast. Get down. Doing drugs like an adult is your friend gives you drugs at a party, and you go, cool, man, and you put it in your pocket for later. He's like, you're not going to do that acid? I'm like, no, I'm going to go home and put it in my freezer. I'm going to do it on March 18th. I don't have to work the next day. Doing drugs like an adult, there's a lot of discussion of hydration. It's a huge factor. I did drugs. This is the ultimate way that I did drugs like an adult. It's a true story. I did coke all night till the morning. Before I crashed, I went over to the sink and I neti potted out my nasal passages. I was like, oh, I gotta get the devil out! Come on! I defy you to do drugs more than adult like that. That sentence doesn't make sense.